Look what we got. Another tool.
Big old pickle. Oh, you know this is. You know this is.
Good boy, dude. All right, here you go. Here's a pickle.
He loves his toys. I am very excited because I have two exciting things going on. I may get the NSX running again. The clutch slave cylinder has arrived. So I have the fork back into position of the transmission. I got to swap out the clutch slave cylinder and then bleed it. So I got to go to Harbor Freight and get myself a new Mighty Vac. And then the second thing is my Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions has arrived for the Ram. So I can, and I got the one that goes on the tray on the dash where you get two arms. I'm very excited to install that. I have it right here, so let's go ahead and open it up. So here's the metal plate. I did order extra. There's two in here. So that's a pretty good size metal plate. So that's definitely going to be it for like the tablet. And here we have the box. It is a pretty expensive mounting solution. I mean, in comparison to like regular sticky stuff. But I think it's worth it. It's very solid. Let's check it out. Okay, let's see what's this right here. Okay, just take it out of the plastic. So it is a bottle opener. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll use it in a glove box. I don't know. So we got a bottle opener. Us Mexicans, our bottle openers are cigarette lighters, whatever we have our hands on. Let's see what's next. Okay, they gave you a screwdriver, so I don't gotta go get one from the garage. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's always nice having those screwdrivers. And everybody has tools. This looks. Hold on. This looks like one of those keychain mounts openers, so you open stuff without touching your fingers, I guess, because of COVID. I don't know. So I probably won't use this, but some people may like that. So I see the base. We'll start with this. First thing I noticed, it is it's got some weight to it. It's all metal, so it's definitely has some heft. It's got some 3M sticky on the other side. Very solid. There's the base right here. It comes, of course, with the metal plates, which I ordered some extra ones over there, but it comes with two. This appears to be the screws for this, because it's going to be thick, so the factory screw's not going to work. So I believe these are the replacement screws. What the hell? Okay, there's two more plates. So now I got 4 plates with the kit. So that's cool. I didn't necessarily have to order that, but I still wanted to get that because they're nice and big. I mean, these are real big too, way bigger than they're big. But that's okay. It's always good to have spares. Here is one of the magnet ball heads that goes at the end of each of these. Here's another one. You can hear the pop. That thing is strong. Ooh, wow. These are the arms that go to here. Let's check it out in the light. See if we can. Oh, no. These look like nice pieces. So we got 2 of these. And I believe that wraps up our kit. So this is going to go on the Ram. I'm very excited for it. I always like to tackle the hardest task for the day first. So from there on, it's downhill. It's easy. But I don't want to work on the NSX and then get greasy, dirty hands into my nice truck. So we're going to work on the truck first because it's working on the interior. My hands are going to get dirty. And then from there, I can move on to the NSX. Coffee time first. So here is where it's gonna go. This is my little brother here in the middle. My brother-in-law. Basically, let's get this plastic tray off. Gosh. Boom. So we're gonna take out the screws from there. Oh, I think I already have one of them off from a while back. So I'll take that off, and then we're gonna use the new hardware. All right. One thing I don't like about this kit, well, not the kit, but they don't include alcohol wipes. I'm just gonna kind of wipe out the dust and the air so 3M can stick, but I wish they included alcohol wipes. I'm just gonna kind of dust it off a little bit. Okay, so you can see it kind of have it laid it out right there. Is that carbon fiber like blue? Wow. So I'm just making sure I know which holes I want to use. I want to use the outer holes, that one and the outer ones. And then I'm gonna take out the sticky tape, get the holes in there, get them started, and then hold it down. I'm not gonna use that third hole because there's no third hole there, and I don't want to make a hole. So I'm just gonna use sticky tape and those 2 screws. That should be plenty strong. That is solid. So we got the double-sided sticky tapes, 2 screws, and that's it. So now we're gonna go ahead and get these arms on there and try it out. All right, so I have it installed. I got the thing here for the tablet. So now when I'm off-roading, I can have my Onyx maps here. She can have her phone there watching a movie or whatever, and it doesn't obstruct. That's the important thing. The other ones that I saw, put the mounting plate right here and right there. So when you put something there, it blocks your controls, your screen, especially if it was like a tablet. So, and you can articulate those arms however you want. But yeah, so here we go. Completely out of the way. I can move these however I want. They look great, by the way. Yeah, so pretty excited about it. I would probably say this is like, if you're looking for a mounting solution and you're not really too worried about the price, I mean, without going too crazy, obviously, then this is, I would say it's like top 3. There's a couple out there. Obviously, to me, it's number 1 because I chose this. I spent about 2 days looking around the internet, Googling, searching. This is what I found, but maybe you find something that you like for yourself. But for me, this is like number 1. But overall, I would say it's like the top 3 choices that people go with. Some people go with other ones, I think mostly because they're cheaper. But this is a super, super good solution. So I'm about to clean up my mess here, not too crazy. I'll put this tray thing in there, the factory screws, and I'll put that away. Yeah, I am very, very happy with the outcome, by the way. Now, I want to go ahead and get to use this because I'm going to drive to Harbor Freight and get that bleeder and some fluid to start working on the NSX. I just left Harbor Freight and they don't do 20% off coupons anymore. What the fuck? Excuse my language. I cuss a lot. So I bought the Mighty Vac. $44.99. And well, damn. I don't want to spend $44.99. But if you're like a member or whatever, where you're like the paid membership, it's like $34.99, so $10 off. Yearly coupon is $24.99. some shit like that, 27, I don't know. It was like 25, 20, I don't know. It's 20 something dollars a year, or $42 for 2 years. So I went ahead and got a 2-year membership. So it basically knocks off $10 on that. So it's like paying $30 for the membership for 2 years. Yeah, oh well. No more 20% off, but at least I'm a member now, and I can, you know, get deals without having to look for coupons. So we're gonna head home and start working on that slave cylinder. So this is the replacement clutch slave cylinder that I have. I ordered the factory one, but Acura was back ordered and they canceled my order. So this is what I got. I'll probably order a factory one just to have it because they're getting harder and harder to get, it appears. But this, I have no reason to believe this is going to have any issue. So it's just a slave cylinder, nothing special. So let's see, it comes with the bleeder screw already. You don't got to worry about transferring it over. Everything's good to go. So let's see. Let's get under there. Damn it, I gotta clean my pockets. I hate when I get on the ground and there's shit in my pockets. Change. Hey, here's my 10. There's 2 10s that I gotta pop off, and I'm gonna put the new one in. And then when I do that, I want to verify that the clutch fork is actually in place, and we'll bolt it down and start putting all this plastic covering stuff together. I went ahead and mounted my old one back on so I can have leverage to loosen the bolts. You can see I got one of them off. I'm gonna get the other one off, get ready for the mess. I shouldn't have much fluid in the line. And then I'm gonna install the new one there, bolt it down, and then connect the line, start bleeding it. This is like my favorite light from Harbor Freight, and I broke it. Well, second time I broke it. The JB Weldon broke. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing. Best light ever, by the way. So it looks like I do have it in the slot. So I should be fine. I want to go ahead and connect the clutch slave. Man. Hey, coming on. You gotta love phone cameras. It's so good these days. But I also don't want to crack it, squeeze it in there, because this phone cost me $900. I bought a unlocked one, so bought it off the bat. So it looks like the clutch slave, I'm tired. The clutch is good in there. The slave is gonna go back on now. So alrighty, so I have it installed. I cleaned up all the spills that I've made. Before I put the plastics on, I'm gonna go ahead and put some fluid in the reservoir and start bleeding it, and make sure that there's no leaks, and make sure that when I press it, it doesn't feel jammed, like the fork is not set right. Once everything looks good, no leaks, I can disengage the clutch like normal, and I'm happy. I will put this plastic panel back on and button up this shit and call it good. So let's go. Where is it? There it is. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Okay, so this is what I got. I've bought this before, but honestly I didn't treat it right, and I left it full of junk, and I lost all the pieces. This time, just because it's like $50, you know, 45, $50. You know, I got the 2-year membership, so I got $10 off that. But yeah, it's totally worth it. I'm going to take care of it this time. For the clutch fluid, regular .3, nothing special. It's all you need. Anything beyond that is a absolute waste of money. You know, unlike brake fluid for your brake system is super important. I get .4, you know, everything, but for your clutch, this will be fine. So I pulled off each one by one carefully so I don't rip the package. the cardboard, I went ahead and taped it so it doesn't keep falling off. So it's like a lid. So now when I finish with it, I just put a little lid on. Actually, the tape's kind of getting in the way. I gotta push that down more, but you get the idea. And I can just put this away like this. Take care of my shit, right? It's already bled, so I'm gonna go ahead. I can see. You can see what I replaced. So I'm gonna hit the clutch. Use my camera to verify that it's moving. I already hit it and I feel it, but I just want to visually see it. So let's go ahead and do that. Thank you, Lord, for that. Man, I was pretty nervous that, you know, if the fork wasn't in place and I hit the clutch, that rod would have popped out and fluid would go everywhere. So that didn't happen. I hit the pedal, it's returning back. So that is a good sign. I have a hair left. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off just to make sure. And then I'm gonna put this plastics back on. So we're looking good. That idle up and down, that's because traction control. I had traction control on, so it sensed the front wheels not spinning with the back, so it's cutting power. I disabled that. Yeah, I hurt my knee twisting, getting out. Getting those sucks, bro. So let's put this plastics back on, get this back on the ground. All right, there you guys have it. NSX back on the ground. She is good to go. So exciting to have a car back to FMC. CRX is just there. And we also managed to get the Bulletpoint mount on. So today was a good day. I really want to say thank you to my buddy Jim. From Arizona. Thank you very much for all of the advice that you've given me. If it wasn't for Jim, I probably wouldn't have done this myself. I thought it was a bigger problem, and he says, hey, check that out, check this out. And I did, and what he said was it. And in the past, he's worked on this car. He's actually driven from Arizona with his flatbed and taken it back to do some major work on it. And I am very thankful for Jim. And, you know, thankful for, you know, the NSX community is pretty good overall. It's very good overall. Very, very little bad apples in the NSX community, but there are very awesome people like Jim that really help out owners like me. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys. See you guys later. Have a good one.